Waffle time.
Hey guys, my name's MasterZidion.
I'm the Duke.
It's your boy.
And I'm slurring my words, and I'm not the one drinking.
It's great. It's not.
It's really
That's
not.
a different issue.
Chug it, Max.
Chug the meat tube.
Well, taste not the day. There's a lot there.
What?
Fuck yeah, knock that shit back. You got this.
You got pissed.
You need to.
I was trying to get it all up in the mic here.
Don't you,
You-
just
you
want to
got-
go ape shit?
You got one good sound out of it. You know, I gotta say, I'm a little weirded out that the dog is silent.
Still. Oh my god, it's been so long.
And also not at the back door.
She's out there laying in a hole.
Like,
That's why.
Anyway,
I support it if
it's not a
that's-
problem right now.
If that's what we're doing.
You know what is our problem though?
Entering zero gravity.
No, this is
Uchi.
more of a you problem.
Yeah, this is a you
Fair
problem. That's a you problem.
Sounds like a you problem, buddy.
Did I not go far enough or something?
No, you did not.
Alright.
Come on, shoot him in the knot. You really don't like that word.
I don't like what you just said. I don't like I don't like the picture that you just put up there.
Max, touch mother's knot.
All three of them. So
I was gonna say something
More
worse.
knots means more power.
not necessarily. It depends on your
More satisfaction.
window of time. Oh. So Walt knows this, obviously, but I started playing Dying Light recently.
Ah!
Which I really enjoy. Anybody who's been thinking about getting it and somehow still hasn't done so, like I did, I recommend it. It's pretty good, and it kind of sucks to start with like
Oh,
the
okay.
parkour and all that kind of stuff because the system works really well, but you run out of stamina really quick, and so it can be a bit frustrating to like balance that out. But it doesn't necessarily detract from the overall game. It's still a really good experience. But one thing I really like about it, and that I've always liked about it, is the weapons, because it's very crude. It's very much so like what you would have to do in that kind of situation. It's you get like a thing of pipe and you just like strap electrical bits to it and like strap a propane tank with a fucking ignition point on it to make it do, to make it spit flames and shit like that. And I really appreciate the like attempted realism to that. So I wanted to just kind of bring the discussion to the board here. If you were designing one or maybe like like two to swap between weapons to deal with in an apocalypse, with this sort of methodology, what would be your where would you start? Where would you go? You don't necessarily have to like already own these items that you need, but it has to be like pretty mundane shit.
So, if you were like farther in the game, I'd probably just like reference a blueprint, and you'll be like, oh yeah, that. But the easiest way to go about it would probably be like, realistically speaking, through the Dying Light means. We've already discussed what my melee weapon of choice would be. But through Dying Light means, I would go with just a machete that's electrified. As, I can also just use it as a fucking stun baton if I need to.
This is fair.
And then probably... I don't really understand how that works. I'm just gonna skip that one. Well, I don't know. Like, I can describe it via dying light, but it's not necessarily plausible because there's types of damage like force damage or poison damage, which I'm not sure how I would do given the relation between that and real life.
So keep in mind, this isn't one-to-one from the game, like weapons from the game, but more of just like with that kind of crude attaching A to B sort of approach with mundane items. What would be like if you had to take that methodology to designing and building a weapon yourself?
It'd probably just be the like an electrified machete. I don't really need much more than that.
Interesting. Personally, I'd probably do something of like a mace. Probably get like a baseball bat and just like do like I think they're like Japanese like demon clubs where they just have like plates of metal on them. And then in the end, try to just get some try to get metal to attach on there too that kind of fans out like most maces do at the tip. Because overall, I think a mace is just a really good, especially like a two-handed mace. I think that's a really good weapon for a lot of different situations that people don't look at. But the biggest thing is I would want like an attached. I'd probably like try to set it up so like I would wear a propane tank, and there's a place like a connection hose on the bat itself, on the mace itself. But I would want the actual like output point, the actual flame ignition point, to be on the end, like the very top of it. Because I don't really think there's going to be a lot of use to having a mace that spits fire while you're swinging it. However, a mace that can also be a flamethrower, I think is a pretty useful tool. Because both of those things are probably going to be pretty effective in a lot of apocalyptic situations, especially when you're talking anything zombies. What about you, Max?
It's a big battle axe. Just scraps on a stick. I don't fucking know, man.
Are you gonna start with like a splitting maul, or are you gonna get like a normal axe, or are you gonna like crudely try to get like a big stick and go from there?
I would like try to hang out around like the sawmill or something. See if I can find some small blades, or, like fragments of blades.
You can get blades at like D&D. Like, you don't necessarily have to like go scavenge places for these items per se. It's just kind of like with the same sort of crude, mundane methodology, you know.
Other class.
So something like 2 like saw blades on a stick.
Yeah, just back to back.
Is
I
there any
remember
reason
I
you want
once-
them to be serrated?
I remember I once made a fucking, I want to say like kind of a mall thing back in robotics that was just 2 gears on the end of a metal rod. You were there for that, weren't you?
I was there for that. It was dangerous.
Oh, it's so dangerous.
Um,
I took it to meats.
would you actually want them to be serrated though? Would that actually be like a goal?
I don't know, man. I'd probably just walk around with the fucking sword that I made without this ice saw.
That wouldn't do very much at all.
It's
And
sharp.
it has the same issue that I think your saw axe would, and that's that it is serrated, so it probably gets stuck easier.
Yeah, but the serrations, they're not that small. Like,
You know what would be a really great thing to do?
But
Oh.
So, you just get a fucking weed whacker and replace the end bit with a 12-inch saw blade. Right?
fuck.
But you can get like electric ones and like figure out a way to power it. Walk around with a car battery.
yeah, just get like a solar panel like on top of a backpack.
Yeah, just fucking kill cars.
Just kill cars.
Yeah, like cut their tires and then just leave. You're not gonna fight anyone, you're just there to be a nuisance.
I'm here to ruin your day. I work for
Ah,
Les
you were
Schwab.
planning to leave? Nah, I don't think so. It looks like someone touched a tire. Scott, who could have done that? Must have had a saw or something, but how'd they get a saw out here? Weird. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Although, Max, pointing out the straw in your eye, I have noticed the rafter in mine. I would probably just go for more of like a bat covered in like metal plating.
Impressive.
Interesting. They're, so they kind of explode when it goes back in. If I get the chance.
No.
Fuck. Sorry.
Don't apologize to mommy.
Okay, well that's not gonna be an option.
That's not gonna be an option either.
Jesus. Get up.
Cheese and rice.
Someone's gonna fucking die.
Got no health packs.
Fuck.
Boom, 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 boom. That was close. Effective. Oh, like
Foot.
food. What was going on off screen? Because there's some noises.
I don't want to know.
Munch.
Baby chow time. No, baby snack time. Baby snack time.
Baby snack.
Chow down to, and in her head she's a hoarder of quarters with no boundary borders.
Dun, 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 dun. So weird.
Jack Stauber is great. He's a musical genius. Alright?
Yeah, you shut your mouth.
He can still be weird.
Alright then. Someone's a little hostile today.
Name 2 of his songs.
Fucking Baby Hotline. And I'm trying to remember the videos.
Name 3 is what you should have gave him.
I don't know that I could do that, but I can name 2.
I know I can.
I know you can't, but you're like the resident fanboy.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Buttercup.
It's gonna be K alright. It's gonna be K alright. I don't remember any other ones. I don't really can think of 4 off the top of my head, but I can never forget Lima Bean Man.
Entering zero gravity.
What are his top 5s, I wonder?
Like on Spotify.
Yeah. Apparently, his top 5s are Buttercup, Oklahoma, Deadweight, Dog Nightmare, and Small World.
Buttercup makes sense.
Buttercup absolutely makes sense.
TikTok got a hold of it, and then people were like, "Hey, listen to this."
He's got all sorts of great names like Koi Boy. Safe Socks. We'll listen to some more Jack Stauber after we finish recording tonight.
Oh yeah. Hey, all you lovely gents, gentlemen, gentle ladies, gentle
All you gentle
non-binary
people.
Gentle children.
Yeah, all of you out there. So I kind of talked about this a little bit, I guess, last episode, but I have procured one of the new Oculuses, the Rift S. And what's important about it being that is it has the inside-out tracking, meaning that it really is just a headset with a couple cables, and that's about it. So it's really easy to move it around. So the idea of VR content is a lot more plausible on the channel. So if there's anything that you guys like know of that you really, really, really want to see, go ahead and just, say it down below. You can tweet at us on Twitter too, obviously, but like, why would you do that?
Because it's a better way to reach us than on our YouTube comment section.
It absolutely is. We don't say we don't ask you guys to follow us to like. I don't care about how many followers I have. I just like that's genuinely one of the best ways to contact me. But yeah, just like let us know via whatever
Honestly,
method.
Discord's the best place. Join the Discord.
I don't know about that.
If you want to talk to me,
it could be the best place.
if
Right
you want
now,
to talk to me, Discord's the best place because I will see that ping and I will get to that as soon as I can. Twitter, I open up much slower and I don't have notifications enabled.
oh, I do. But our Discord right now is just kind of a den of shit posting.
Well, that's
But it
what
doesn't
it's-
have to be that way. If
It's. I just want, if we get bigger and the shit posting gets better, that'd just be a solid plus all the way around.
that's true. That is very true. We have dedicated shit posting though. It's not the whole channel.
Yes.
But yeah, no, just let us know if there's any sort of specific content VR related that you guys would like to see. Can't promise it'll be up anytime soon necessarily though, because it'll be kind of hard to. I mean, it'll be easier, but it'll be kind of difficult to swap things around. But also, no degeneracy on this channel.
It can be weeb shit, but not porn.
Yeah. And not like some of the weeb shit that borderlines, but isn't. However, not gonna lie,
What
I would
you mean
totally
is
do a
softcore
playthrough.
porn.
I do a playthrough of Mr. MasterZidion. Actually, maybe not, because then you have to participate in the massages a little bit more. And I don't want to admit to have done those actions. I don't want to be like, yeah, I did this and then I did that.
Come on, it could be an experience.
Because when you move her like this, then she doesn't like that, and it just gets too much to handle.
For a weaker man.
You're so insensitive to him, Max.
Being a pussy.
You just gotta get right up in there. Grab both fists and just get right up in there.
I don't want to.
You can take the knot, Max.
I sense
Just
tension.
push harder.
I cannot.
He doesn't have to push harder. He just needs to wait. He can. Here, here's a 2x4. Bite down.
Here comes the knot.
Here comes the knot.
Ready or not, here.
Ready or not, here I go.
Ah, I haven't played Knights of the Old Republic in so long. Or Star Wars: The Old Republic, not Knights of the Old Republic.
Same though. It's
I'm not
been a
gonna.
while.
I'm not gonna go into why that relates. I know one person out here that might understand why the conversations might relate. And believe it or not, it has nothing to do with being a furry.
Also, probably not going to get on and play anytime soon. Because
Same.
it just makes me sad.
And it's a lot to download.
Yeah, that too. Because I used to love that game. I still do love that game, but like, the fucking subscriber system is shitty.
Oh, it's so bad.
Like, honestly, you can't get past like the first few planets, or you can only get to the first few planets, and then after that, like everything is too much. It's so much higher level than you, but you can only be a higher level if you subscribe monthly, which is awful way to do it.
Yep.
Fucking all of that. Like, I was one of the guys that bought it after it first released. I paid like $50 for that game.
It's free.
Yeah, and so I got preferred status, and that used to mean something, but now with like subscriber and season pass holder and all that, I'm basically free to play player that has like a couple more things I can do. And it kind of sucks, man. Feels bad. Although I suppose it was a pretty good awakening for Destiny. Pretty good preparation.
For the things that have come.
Yeah, just like, oh, that's funny. You think you bought the game? No. You paid an entrance fee. There's a standing fee too.
gonna be here for a while, aren't we?
Yes.
No, you can do this.
I hope you like putting your editing skills up to 400% on speed.
Oh no, that does not happen here. I only do that if we're backtracking or if we fucked up like we did that one in video. But like, nah, this is just gonna be as painful to watch as it is to play. I don't know, if I'm really bored and have a lot of extra time, which I never, ever, ever do. But if for some reason I do, then maybe I'll like put stupid music behind it and put like dumb laser sounds over each time it spews a thing at you.
Jesus.
Do not use our Lord and Savior's name in vain.
Do not use the
God.
Lord's name in vain.
I said Jesus, not Jeebus.
I swear to God, if you fucking use our Lord's meatballs.
I mean, to be fair though,
I could go for some spaghetti.
Really?
argument against that whole Lord's name in vain thing, God is not his name. It's a title. Regardless of what like area of Christianity you come from, you either believe that he has a certain name that's like known or that can be known, or you believe it's like too sacred to say, or like stuff like that. But like God's a title, man. That's a job position. It's like, oh, my assistant manager.
Looking at this year, I could do this year better. I could do it better than God.
But would you do it like better for humanity or more pandemonium?
You've given me a choice that, for me personally, is very hard to choose.
Because that's really the only way you could go. Is just like, are you going to actually enforce the murder hornets? Are you
Yeah.
going to make alligators that seek that shoot heat-seeking bees?
I think I'd make it worse. I think I'll cause problems on purpose.
You release the goose.
All of them. I fucking hate geese.
They're demon birds. And I love birds. Man, like ducks are pure. They are pure. But geese, they're awful.
Ducks are pretty fucking great. I don't like mourning doves. I don't give a damn if it's your fucking white pearl of peace, you know, it's a great fucking symbol. You don't live in the fucking Midwest, or fucking on the West Coast, where they're fucking everywhere, and they do not shut the fuck up. Oh my god, I hate mourning doves.
I hate magpies.
Everyone hates magpies.
That's not true. I
The
know plenty of people that are like,
Australians,
oh, they're pretty birds. They eat the garbage.
They're not.
They're like,
They are
no,
not pretty birds.
They're awful. They're like,
I'd take quail over them.
they're edgy seagulls.
I would take quail over magpies.
Quail are hilarious, man, because they just kind of bloop and then they go run across the street and you don't see them anymore. And you never see the quail's body first. You always see its little fucking head doolop over, and like that's always the last thing you see too.
You're like right there.
I know.
You're just running.
That's all I can do.
He has no ammo.
Oh, god damn it! How? I don't understand.
Look, man, I tried making my shots count. I really did.
He wasted a lot of shots on tentacles. I watched it happen. There was at least 5 he could have hit, but didn't.
Yeah.
And those 5 shots could have meant a lot here. So,
Whose fault is that? Well, I mean, can you like use your kinesis on the explodey bits?
That's what I want to try to find out. I don't.
Well, don't do that right this second. You missed one. Oh,
don't think I can do anything.
You can die. You have ammo for stuff.
Not for stuff with range.
All of them were blue, which means
No,
they
they
have
were
ammo.
not.
The pistol was out. Line rail was out.
Are you sure? Because on
Yeah,
your
I'm
spin
sure.
wheel, they
I'm sure they
That's
were
why I
out.
was shooting into Mama Meatball with the fucking
I'm a meatball.
pistol.
Ah, there she is.
It's been a while. Oh, wait.
Don't lose your head.
Gotta keep it cool.
Do you have anything else you can sell?
No, man, I sold everything and saved. That's why I keep having the same amount of money.
Yeah, no. It's just like, is there anything else that you like really do not need?
That's quite possible. Let's see. Inventory.
Stasis pack. Get rid of both. You just need more ammo. Get rid of the air can too.
But I'm not using the rippers, so I can sell these for now too.
Yeah.
I'd keep one.
Uh,
Because that's
no.
I would keep
well,
one stack
maybe.
of them, absolutely.
I guess.
That's helpful, that's helpful, that's helpful.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, okay.
That's all I got.
It's the ripper itself, not ripper blades. I was confused. But yeah, no. Let's fucking level up on, or load up on, line racks and plasma energy.
I think I might just do the plasma energy, man.
Yeah.
So I can hit it with the fucking, with that too.
That's whatever works, my guy. It looks like they're cheaper anyway, so.
And you'd get more for it.
Okay, now I'm gonna save. So when I die, I
Don't
have
do
all
that.
that ammo.
No, don't do that.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Why?
Just in case you decide to try something else next time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because right now, like, we know you can sell some more stuff from your inventory, but at the same time, you're not committed to having that gone. I think you're at an ideal like flexibility
How
point.
much do I have?
A lot.
149 rounds.
Oh,
Think
it's
that's enough?
impressive.
Dude, I'm good at math,
I'm not.
but I'm also really bad at math.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not good at quick math. I can calculate the damage, the formulas needed for the peasant cannon. For all of you familiar with the D&D concept that breaks shit. But I can't add 2 plus 3. There you go.
Didn't wait for that one to happen.
Oh, so did you guys hear that in our state, it is now going to be mandatory to wear masks anytime you leave?
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
I was told that when I left work today.
Yep. Yep. You got to have one anytime you go out anywhere in public whatsoever.
Cool.
Fuckers, start doing it for the love of God. I don't want to have to start doing D&D online again. I've just bought a mini.
I'm
Spent
ready
like
to go online
$20
again.
on it.
I'm ready to go online again.
You shut your whore mouth.
I'm ready to go online again.
Yeah, you didn't have to like put the work into it. You just got to enjoy the spoils of it.
Yeah, so I'm ready to go online again.
Nah, man, I had to put money into that. I had to put time and effort into that. The campaign that we're doing right now, the one that I'm running, yeah, no, we could not have done that as quickly, or really as easily, as we have if we were doing it online because there's so much extra work I have to put into it.
Yeah, but I didn't have to put any work in, so I'm ready to do it online.
Yeah, that just means your vote doesn't count.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch.
Maybe. Maybe not.
I do not like the phrase that just came into my head because it combined a couple things from the past little while that just shouldn't be combined. But it's all thanks to you declaring mommy's knots.
Mommy's knots. Tell me about mommy's knots then.
It's less of mommy's knots and
More of.
more of a baby knot time.
Okay, maybe those better left inside your head.
Exactly. Maybe I just need to like start saying more of the fucked up shit, and then you'll stop prying for me to do so. Like when I stop
Here's the
myself, there's
thing.
usually a reason.
Here's the thing. I might stop crying on camera, on fucking recording.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. This is where I can be referenced.
You gotta get them good sound bites here and there, you know?
Uh-huh. I still wish we were recording Destiny that night.
When we bullied people offline.
No. I can't. Fuck! I don't have a dick!
There is no proof I have ever said any of those things.
I don't know. We got a couple witnesses that agree on the story. I'm one
There
of
is
them.
no proof I have ever said those things.
It was beautiful because he wasn't
It's
saying that
collaboration.
he wasn't saying he can't fuck or that he doesn't have a dick. He was saying something and then cursed about something else happening. Just so happened to come out that way.
That gets said a lot though. I can't fuck.
I don't have a dick.
Not so much that part, but
Well, that's usually why Scott and I just kind of persisted with no balls.
you proclaim fuck a lot after phrases that make it great.
What?
That's because that's the sound I make when my brain shuts off and I forget where I was going with something. It's my stupid sound. I know Max will get a kick out of the project coming this later. When any of that gets uploaded.
Yeah. I haven't even started editing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no big pressure to it, but there's like a lot of extra editing I have to do before I can start editing that I just haven't really gotten around to. Just like the other project that we've been doing.
Yeah.
There's just extra editing I have to do before I can even start editing, so it's been delaying things a bit more, and I've had to even shelf that a bit just to make sure that we're keeping our uploads regular.
Yeah. A lot going on these days.
There is a lot going on these days.
So how do you think it's locating Max? What type of sensory input do you think it's receiving? Can it smell?
Possibly. We
Get
wouldn't
bitch
know.
smacked. So many shots into nothing there.
You know, I always kind of find it weird that snakes rely so much on their smell.
Well, their eyes are like...
Well, yeah, no, it totally makes sense biologically, but just kind of like thinking about like a snake, thinking about like dangerous snakes, it just kind of, you wouldn't think that smell would be what they're after, what they use, but
Well, they got the
do.
noses.
They got them. They got them tongues.
You got noses too.
They got
Sometimes.
both. No, they always got noses.
What?
They always got noses. They just got tongues too. They can through the air. Figure out what we doing. Whoa. Shoot the raspberry. Oh god.
Now pop the knot.
I'm glad I've been calling it a raspberry.
Fuck
Oh.
you.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I think it'd be a bit more offsetting if I were to say aim for mommy's cherry.
Come on, Max. Pop mommy's cherry.
After taking the knot. Oh, what are we anymore? I can never let my
Trash.
family watch it.
We are
watch it.
trash. Note.
What?
Oh god.
Fuck you.
Max is just a different type of trash.
Is he non-recyclable?
Correct.
I don't know.
I didn't expect you to chime in on that one.
I don't know. Like, the whole point of recycling is you can use it, right? And I think plenty of people can use Max, and then leave him for waste.
Oh, that's too mean. No, don't be like that. Nobody, you don't go there. That's just rude.
Ghost tentacle.
I'm going to reject your reality and substitute my own.
Ghost tentacles.
I'm just in a mean spirit because I just wanted to say, all right, Adam, suck ass.
Adam suck ass. Oh.
And then you're gonna run out of ammo before you finish him off.
Shut your whore mouth.
I get that a lot.
I said that earlier to you about something. I don't even remember why now.
I get that
Oh,
a lot.
yeah, you were talking about Spy Kids.
Look, I'm just in the grand scheme of Spy Kids 2, Island of Lost Dreams was not that great.
I think it's pretty good. I just sounded like an idiot there. I think it's pretty good. I can agree that it's the
In the
weakest
grand,
link,
exactly.
but I can agree there. But I think it was still pretty good.
I would watch
And in some cases, I'd watch that over the first one, actually.
I would watch Shark Boy and Lava Girl over that show, over that movie.
I can't say over, but it's in the same conglomerate. Everybody's always down for
George
a little,
Lopez.
a little evil Lopez.
Mr. Watts,
Mr. Electric.
or Mr. Electric, that's right, because what he says is, "What's up?" Get it? What's?
Unit of measurement electricity. Which just
You
calls
had a
into
dream
question.
and I was the bad guy?
Look at me.
Well, you were
You made
just
me
the
real.
electrician.
I'm a big brown bad guy. It's like, wow, they said that in a children's movie. Interesting. Also,
Not gonna happen.
what the fuck was his name in that? Mr. Electricidad?
I don't remember.
No, that was his name, but like, what the fuck?
Wait. Oh,
It's not Mr. Electric, it's Mr. Electricidad. And like, I don't know, is that a Latin American name that I'm just not aware of? Because I don't think it is.
I think it's just a pun.
I'm really glad that people leave our childhood, like that part of childhood, alone. And we're gonna continue to leave it alone.
All right, fair
and
enough.
Just move on.
I don't know. I can't find a way to ruin that. You know?
Oh, I can, but we're not going to. Because let's
So,
not
like-
lie, the best CGI of any movie ever.
So like,
Y'all wanted to be in that shit.
when that movie came out, God, this is just.
Yes, I did get the special edition 3D specs and watched it in theater.
That's cool.
Yes, I did get the Shark Boy specs.
I was gonna ask what you thought about Lava Girl, but okay.
Oh.
She's cute.
Right,
I
like,
usually like redheads, but-
from the kid's perspective, you know, being, well, that age when it came out, honestly, you know,
Babe.
she was.
I thought she was a neat character, I guess, but
But you're awkward.
You and your fucking
You're in your-
religious upcoming.
yeah, no, like, well, I don't know about that. It was more of an innocence, like.
that has nothing to do with your religious upcoming. I'm just.
Yeah, no, it was just more of an innocence. It's just like I didn't really. Things weren't like sexually charged.
Well, no,
by any
it's
means.
not necessarily like.
I've always.
You don't
been
have to be like,
charged.
oh yeah, I'd fuck her at like, you know.
Well, yeah,
what,
no, but
9?
even
It's-
then,
it's
like when I was
like-
super young, I never really thought like, oh, she's cute or oh, she makes me feel weird. Like it kind of starts out like that, where you're just like, I don't know why I feel like weird around them, but I don't like them, and so I'm gonna be mean about it. No, I just like, she's a unique character, I guess.
Fair enough.
That's all I saw it.
Fair enough.
I was a kid. They were kids. We were all kids. That's all it needed to be.
Come on. Fucking die already. Jesus.
God, I haven't thought about that movie in so long though.
I'm just kind of thinking about some of the plot of it right now, and like, it was kind of a weak plot point to make her realize what her power really was and what she really is. But fucking Taylor Lautner was so much worse, because he spends the whole movie being like, I'm a badass, I'm the king of the ocean, and then like, he starts to be like, I'm not the king of the ocean, and then at the end he's like, I realized I'm the king of the ocean, and it's sharks, boom.
Yeah.
It's just like,
But that's why it's great. Yeah, it's bad, but it's the good bad, right?
Also, shout out to that movie for having an ice queen that's not inherently evil at some point.
You know, that's another movie that was pretty great, but I don't really care for the sequels.
Which one?
Chronicles of Narnia.
Yes!
Oh, I haven't seen that in forever. Oh,
Max,
good.
no need to get so excited. It's just Chronicles of
Fuck
Narnia.
you, Mama Meatball. You big bitch.
I don't know, man. That's a lot of juices going everywhere. You might need to.
No.
Oh, it's still just.
You did it. Hammond, do you read?
It can
Oxygen
crane
levels
its
are returning
neck.
to normal.
Disgusting.
It is, and it's not dead.
He's gone
You know, if
again.
Zelda
No
teaches
sign
me
of
anything,
bridge
that means you
anywhere.
need to throw a bomb in
It's
that
up to us
bitch.
now. I've got
No,
a
no,
plan
it's
to get
dead.
off this ship. I've
No,
located
it's dead.
an SOS beacon on the mining
He
deck.
got an
If we
achievement
can
for
get
it.
down there and activate it, we might be able to
No, yeah,
send
no,
that
but just
distress
like
call.
that posture in Zelda means throw a bomb in it.
Oh god. I don't know how much longer that door will hold.
I mean, at least Twilight Princess specifically.
Exiting zero gravity.
But yeah, Chronicles of Narnia, the first one, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Haven't seen that shit in a long
Dude.
time.
I
think I've seen it like
liked it.
once.
However, they killed off my favorite character, and that made me sad.
Yeah.
Mr. Goatman.
I don't even remember that.
Was he a fawn or a satyr?
He just
He'd be a satyr.
he just died so quickly.
Yeah, no, I.
You
So
know, that was another one of those
me
kids
and-
movies, right?
me
there
and
was,
my
like,
religious
it's-
upbringing.
It's a bit more. It's a bit more adulty, you know, in its kid
it's
tones.
about Jesus.
There's a lot of death in that fucking show, or in that movie. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you can remind me a little bit more about that movie here. But I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm feeling like some
Celebratory waffles.
waffles. are
Yeah,
okay.
celery waffles.